Hi, welcome back to Tiny Garage Fabrication. Today, doing a real quick video on something that I built. I think it's pretty interesting. You might like it. It might come in useful for you if you want to make something kind of similar. And it solves a problem that I have hauling all my junk-ass project cars around. So I don't own my own trailer yet. I don't really have the room for it. Don't really have the budget for it. So whenever I can, I borrow trailers. And if I can't, I'll rent ones from U-Haul. Now, the issue that I have is most of my project cars don't run. So how do I get them up on trailers? Well, easiest bet is a winch. Thing is, U-Haul trailers don't have winches. Most trailers I'm able to borrow, yeah, they also don't have winches. And because not every trailer is built the same, I can't really rely on some type of a winch mount that goes on a trailer. So what I did instead is I made a winch that hooks to my hitch that hauls the trailer. So if I can pull the trailer, I can mount a winch. Let's check out how I did it. Today, I'm going to show you this fun little winch that I built so that I can tow with any trailer, including these cheap U-Haul trailers. So what I got here is an ATV winch. It's a Warren 2500. Works pretty well. It's got a steel cable. I'd love to upgrade to synthetic. And basically I mounted it to this right here, which is an old piece of frame rail from my 1950 Ford. Now to it I've welded some 1/2-inch bar stock and some 1/4-inch bar stock to make a little capture point, and we'll see that in action here in a minute, but it's for this hook to hold on to. On the inside I welded some thick angle iron around here so that it would, and drilled 2 holes into it so I can mount it to a hitch. And this is a relay that I got off of Amazon that not only gives me local control for the winch through a button right here, but also remote control through this receiver right here. And then the whole thing hooks up to a battery. So enough talking about it, let's get it mounted and I'll show you how it works. There you go, so I got it mounted. Now I got this adjustable ball hitch mount and I flipped it, I guess it would be upside down. And so it's got a bunch of different selections on it. I keep my ball on the lowest one and I put the winch on the higher one. You can see the winch pins there. And it connects just straight to the mount, right to the truck. I went ahead and put jumper leads on here just so I can connect it to a battery. And there's local control, it works. And I've also got remote control here. So I can just go ahead and do what I need to with it. Let's get it hooked up to the car and see how it works. So the biggest factor that makes this thing work is the snatch block, which is like a reversing pulley, and you can see I've got that in my hand right here, as well as a big clevis. Now, due to how math works, the snatch block effectively doubles the capability of the winch, so this 2,500 pound ATV winch can now pull 5,000 pounds, which works for just about every old Toyota and junk car that I get. Using some quick links on a chain, I hook it up to the factory mounting points through the clevis and start winching it up. Now the great thing about the remote is that I can monitor everything as I pull it up. With a lot of cars, I usually just sit in the driver's seat so that I can steer it while I winch it, and that makes everything super easy. But this time I didn't have my truck and trailer perfectly aligned, so the cable wanted to keep rolling up on one side and it would have eventually tangled itself up, so here I'm pulling it just to get it wound up evenly on the spool. This is about the only downside to this setup, is that sometimes I have to do this junk. But without too much drama, car finds its way onto the trailer. Easy peasy. Now all I gotta do is unhook the winch from the hitch, throw it in the back of the truck, and roll out. As you can see, it was kind of a quick and dirty thing. It works super good, mega reliable, and I didn't show it on the video, but when I go to take the cars off, I simply run the line to the back. I put the snatch block, I attach it somewhere to a point on the back of the trailer. On the U-Hauls, they have a chain that you can use to hook the back axle, and I usually hook the snatch block to that. and then I run the cable back forward, hook it to the front of the car, I hit the button, and the reverse of the pulley pulls the car off the trailer. Super convenient. Sometimes it goes a little wild. You definitely want a second person to run the brakes on that operation, but it gets the job done. So a little bit of money, a little bit of fab work. You can put a winch on practically any trailer. That's all I got for you today. If you like content like this, and you want to see more crazy stuff getting built, you want to see more project cars like the one I just pulled up on this trailer, make sure to check out my video with the project car rundown. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, and as always, thanks for watching.